Hello, this is Tom Prendergast, the CEO of Market Hive, and we're going to put together this tutorial on setting up funnels, capture pages. In preparation for this, we had to set up our leads, so we have a lead folder for this particular campaign, and we've already set up our email autoresponders for this campaign. In this campaign, we'll go look at the email autoresponders, and it is the 9 fundamental principles. So we're going to set up a capture page for the 9 fundamental principles. So first we have to click on the capture widget. And in the capture widget, you will see that you already have pre-made what's called a Market Hive sign up. We'll talk about that later on in this tutorial. Right now we want to create a new capture widget. We're going to call it the 9 fundamental principles. That's what we're going to name this widget. And we have lots of different designs to choose from at the moment. I like this Let's Get Started one. What we've got Get Started Today. We have a lot of different versions here, so they kind of like can apply to your campaign. So I'm going to do click to connect. You can set up a redirect URL so the person fills out, or when they process the capture widget, you can send them to another page. We're not going to do that here. We could like set up another page that says thank you, or gives them what they're asking for. Maybe they're signing up to get to watch a video or whatever. You know, the classic funnel. We're going to assign these to the lead group, 9 fundamental principles, just like the name of this capture widget. And the autoresponder is going to be the 9 fundamental principles. See how I've created a theme here? Everything is all the same name, so it's really easy to keep track of everything. You could create a group called 9 fundamental principles or anything, and you can assign this site to, or this widget, to take those leads and rotate them into the members of that group. We will talk about that more down the road as we put this together. We're not going to do a group rotator right now. Button text. Since I'm already going to get the goods, so required data. I'm going to leave it at basic, but you can set it up to get a phone number, make it required or optional, and a Skype address. All right. So I'm going to click the create button. Okay, now I have created this widget. The system's also giving you a code here. You can put this code into a custom web page that you're building. For instance, I will show you a custom web page that I built. I bought a template. I know HTML and PHP and JavaScript and stuff. So I bought this template and I customized it for a coffee deal. That I did this for a person who never got completely finished. But anyway, that's not the point. The point is that a capture widget is in here, and I set it up so that it works in this little order your sample, and there's the capture widget. So you see, I've used that div information right here in the process of making that. That's what that's there for. You can also put it into your YouTube panels. You can put it into like IBO Toolbox in their profile page. There's other profile pages out there. You can use this code to actually create a subscription widget right at that place. That's why we give you this code. Okay, so now we're going to go to the capture pages. So at the capture pages, this capture page, we're going to create a new one, and we're going to name it 9 Fundamental Principles. And then here, I'm going to put in that 9 Fundamental Principles, but I'm going to take the spaces out, because this becomes your permalink. What is a permalink? That link right there, markethive.com tutorials page, and then you give it a name. So you can actually, you don't need to download this to a domain or website if you own one. You can just use that link, or you can use a link shortener and make that what it points to. It's a permalink. All right, so I'm just going to go right now with the default, which is thumbnail pages, generic, face the truth. Now we give you calendar pages, capture pages, and thumbnail pages. And in this tutorial, we're going to cover all of those. Right now, we're just going to go the quickest route. We have themes like Bitcoin, generic, Market Hive. We have some company themes in here. Right now, expect that to change and other things to be added on there. One of the things we do is if we have enough people contact us for a particular company, we'll build some custom capture pages for that company, and I will also demonstrate that later on in this tutorial. Then you have lots of different templates to go with that. That's what I'm going to do, is face the truth. All right, capture widget. We want the 9 fundamental principles that we had just made. Page title. I'm going to make it 9 fundamental principles. Meta keywords. I'm not going to go into detail about this, but if you know what meta keywords are, you put them in here. So the 9 fundamental principles are about marketing. So that's a keyword. Add. Click the add button. Put another one in there. So it could be inbound marketing. Add button, automated marketing, add another button, and it could be channels. Okay, it's not a good idea to put a lot of meta tags, but enough. A meta description, again, I'm just going to take content marketing, which is to lay an effective foundation for your content marketing. So that's a description. Header text. I'm going to put, again, the 9 fundamental principles of every successful content marketing campaign, which is the main title of the autoresponders I built for this capture page. Video. There is a default video that comes with this, but you can also embed video code, which will override it. So if you did a video in regards to what you're doing here, you can actually put the code right here. I'm not going to do that yet. I will down the road. This is in this tutorial. Body text, you can create just this is like a web page builder. It's a blog builder. You can create all kinds of context. This does not apply to thumbnail pages, but it does apply to capture pages. Again, we will cover that as we move on in this tutorial. We've created the page. Now you can see you've got your permalink right here. That's what that is. And this will give you an idea of what we got. All right. 9 fundamental principles of every successful content marketing campaign. All right. So that's your capture page. Now this is a thumbnail page. These are actually more effective than anything else out there, because once a person lands on this, you give them like a 3 to 5 minute video kind of telling them what you're going to give them. And you don't put any additional links or anything. A lot of people make the mistake of wanting to create a 4, 5, 6 page website with a capture widget in it. For some systems like Coffee Pro, yeah, that where I'm giving where that was set up to give away a free 1 pound bag of coffee beans, then that's something that you would do. But if you're just trying to build a database of people interested, this is the best way to go. These are the most effective. All right, so I'm going to show you how it works. I'm going to click to connect. I'm going to sign up into it. I'm going to use one of my emails, and I have hundreds, thousands of emails. So I'm going to pick one. Okay, you're logging in. It says Market Hive. Thank you. Being that there is no referral page coming up, then that's all they're going to see is the Market Hive thanks you. All right, so that's now been done. So now we've got our capture page, and you'll also see up here, let me refresh. Now I have an indication that I have a lead. Okay, so when I click on that, it tells me Thomas Prenn is a new capture widget lead. Okay, I can click on that, and it should take me to the lead folder. There it is, and it shows me Thomas Prenn connecting with Google, my IP address, my full name, my email address, my phone number, because it's pulling from that icon. My profile page, it knows that I already have a profile page in Market Hive because of my email address that I used. My capture widget, 9 fundamental principles, and my referring page. And It should be, and then this will give me a tracking of the autoresponders that goes out. None of the autoresponders have gone out yet. Okay, that's our basic. And now we're going to do a more advanced version. We're going to do a capture page next. Okay, so I've shown you how to build a thumbnail, which is very simple to do. Now we're going to build a capture page, and this time we're setting up that capture page with another lead group and another autoresponder. So we're going to start out by going to our email and email autoresponder, and I have an autoresponder set up here. I wrote this. It's called "We Are Run by Entrepreneurs," autoresponder number 1. It will be 1 of 1. So making it very simple, I've already written this. So I'm just going to copy "We Are Run by Entrepreneurs." It's nice to do all the work in Google Docs before you start building, so you don't have to make it as you go. All right, so I just have to paste it there. Continue. Now, add email. I'm going to expand the window, go back to my Google Docs, and copy the entire content. Go to my HTML editor, paste it, make that bold. I break things up with bold just for the purpose of the psychology of the eye. Makes it easier to read. Usually choose those things which have a higher meaning. Okay, I forgot to sign it. A title if you feel it's necessary. Okay, make those bold right there. Okay, and we're done. Oop, email subject. Thought I put it in there. Okay, go back. Oh, I put it in for the name, but not for the subject. Copy. There we go. Save email. Okay, so now it's "We Are Run by Entrepreneurs." Now I'm going to create a lead group, same name. So I'm going to go to lead groups, and I'm going to create a new group, and I'm going to give it that name, so that the leads that come from this capture page go into this group. It makes it easier for me to keep track of it. Okay, so there it is. We are run by entrepreneurs. Now we're going to our pages. And so this capture page, I'm going to actually set this up to capture people into the Market Hive system. Now I'm assuming you're a free member. Well, free members get a what's called a Market Hive sign up. Now, Market Hive sign up does not go into a lead group. Market Hive sign up will make you a friend, and whoever is your active entrepreneur who you are assigned to as your mentor, they will get the associate, but you will get the qualifications of a person signing up through you, and you will get the friend connection as well, just like you would in Facebook. Okay, not really any different, other than you can't add or change anything here. You go to update this, it won't update. It'll just create for you a lead capture widget, not a Market Hive sign up widget. So I'm just showing it to you. So we're going to go to our capture pages, and we're going to create new, and the name of this capture page is going to be the same thing. We are run by entrepreneurs. We are run by entrepreneurs. One word for our permalink. So we're going to do capture pages, and we're going to go with university, and we're going to select a Market Hive sign up, and our title again is going to be "We Are Run by Entrepreneurs." Our keywords are going to be entrepreneur. Click add, Market Hive. Click Add. Inbound Marketing. Click Add. Meta Description. Again, I'm just going to copy and paste. Header text. Again, I'm just going to copy and paste. Embed code for our video. Yes and no, because the video is built into the page. But I am going to go show you where the video is, and we'll stick the embed code here. But first, let's get the page built. And so we open up, we expand our HTML editor, and we're going to go to, this was our autoresponder. This is the content that I wrote for this page. So all we got to do is just copy it. Bring it all the way down here. Just copy it. And come back in here and just paste it. And there you go. You may want to do a little bit of compression, eliminating the spaces that you find in it. Go through the whole thing, make sure it's right. Looks like it's right. And then we have a video that's going to go here. So I'm going to copy the video address. And then I'm just going to leave that line video. You'll see why in a second here. So there's my video. Okay? That's what I'm going to be playing in this page. It's been, probably just about a year that really... All right, so I'm going to click on Share. And I'm going to get the embed code. Copy it. Close that. Go back to my page. And I'm going to look at my source code, because I'm going to look for video. See it right there? Video. So I'm going to put my source code right in between the paragraph. Actually, I don't even need to do that. I'm just going to put it right there. And go back to here. And there we are. That's the page that's going to be in my capture page. And you'll see it here in just a second. So we're going to create the page. We are run by entrepreneurs. Come down here and create page. All right, now this is our permalink. You can send somebody to this page to this permalink. This permalink will always point to this page as long as this page isn't deleted. There it is. There's my content that I put into it. There's the video. It's been probably just about a year that really started. Okay, scroll down. The font's a little bit too small, so I'm going to go in and edit it. Okay, capture page. We are run by entrepreneurs. Expand it. I'm going to enlarge the size of those fonts from 12 to 14. 12 to 14. 12 to 14. And again, 12 to 14. Minimize it. Update the page. Go refresh our permalink. Yeah, it looks a little bit better. Okay, there might be a little bit of space there. You can always go back in and change it. Now we click on Join Now, and there's our sign up for signing up into Market Hive. So anybody who comes to this page and decides to sign up, they're actually setting themselves up with a Market Hive page through you. If you're just a free member, you're going to get qualifications for activating the faucets within the system. So everything you do, you get paid coin. But what it's also going to do is make them your friend. So you'll know that you'll have the same information as a friend, but then it's going to be assigned to the entrepreneur. So if you're an entrepreneur, this would go to you as an associate. But because the person that you signed up under is an entrepreneur, it's going to go to them until you upgrade to entrepreneur. Okay, is that clear? I hope that makes sense. All right, now there's another thing you can do. You can download a widget. I'm going to click on download. See, it just downloaded that right there. And I have these websites. I have markethive.ca and I have about coin. So I'm going to put this widget on markethive.ca. So I'm going to go to my download. I'm going to show this in folder. It's right there. And here is my FTP. I'm using FileZilla right there. And I'm going to drag that over that. Okay, so I'm going to drag that into here. You see it right there. Then I'm going to change the name to index. Okay, change it to index. Now we're going to go look at that page, markethive.ca. Okay, markethive.ca. We're going to refresh it. There it is. Now I can control this web page because that widget's on there. So whenever I go into my capture pages, we are run by entrepreneurs, and I go to let's see, I want to edit. I want to reconfigure it or edit it. We are run by entrepreneurs. Let's say I'm going to change the design from university to my crypto MC. Okay, so I'm going to update. I can go look at my. I'm looking at my
in 2008
permalink, and now I go look at my website and I update it. See how that makes it so easy to control that? Let's go choose something else. Let's choose Element Tech. Let's see what that looks like. There's my content. There's my sign up form, my sign up widget. And I go look at my domain. And there it is. It's changed to that. So you see how easy it is for you to control your domains. You don't have to mess around with all that fancy FTP and stuff. And we just do it all and control it all right from the beauty of the control panel in MarketHive. Okay. All right. The next presentation I do is going to be setting up a calendar page, and these are important to do as well, especially if you start getting into doing webinars. You're going to want a calendar page. All right, so now you know how to do a thumbnail page. Now you know how to do a capture page. Next will be the calendar page. Okay, so now we're going to make a calendar capture page. So we're over here at Capture Widgets. We're going to make a new one. This time we're going to just capture the lead, not sign them up into MarketHive. So create new. We're going to name it calendar page, which is going to be put out on about coin. So we're going to say about coin, so we know that that's the website it's going on. All right, so we're going to make this. We've got different widgets here. Let's get started. Get started today. Click to connect. Let's see. Get started today. Let's go to click to connect. Let's get started. Let's connect. I like that one. All right, no redirect URL. You know what? I'm going to put a redirect URL in here just so you see how it works. Okay, and the leads are going to go to. I'm going to run it to test. And the autoresponder we're going to send out as we are run by entrepreneurs. And button text is going to click on there to get your video or some such thing. All right. Basically, this is just an orientation, so I'm just making some stuff up as I go. Now, it's important that you understand that this code here can be used for your own custom pages. In the next lesson, I'm going to show you how that works. Okay, so this is now done. Calendar page about coins. Now we're going to go to our capture pages, and we're going to create calendar page about coin. And I'll just call that the same thing, calendar page about coin. All right, so we're doing calendar pages now. All right, we have a generic and a market hive. I'm going to do the market hive, and it allows me to just choose market hive calendar. Select a widget, calendar page about coin, title. I'll just take that title for now. Keywords, Marketo, add, market hive. Okay, we'll just leave it at that. Description, boom. All right, this is the market hive default calendar. This is the corporate calendar. If you have a Google Calendar, you know Google Calendars are identified by your Gmail account. So you click over here on your custom calendar, and then you put in your Gmail account and create page. It will then put your calendar in this page. I'm going to leave it as the default because that is my calendar. Okay, so I'm going to create the page. Page is done. I'm going to go look at it. That's what it looks like. I love that video. Membership is free. So you see, like on Facebook or LinkedIn or Twitter or IBO Toolbox or Pinterest, all kinds of different social accounts out there, you can promote this page. And this is where you would send people if you were doing free seminars, free webinars, and you wanted to send them a calendar to sign up into the webinar. So with this calendar, you could be using Zoom or free conference rooms or Hangouts, whatever you want, built into your calendar. It's really a very nice way to go about doing it. As you can see, we have accounts in here, and we're using the Zoom room. Tour de force, we're using the Hive room. Backlinking SEO, we're using the Zoom room. So you can see that we use our calendar quite frequently. We've got some really great calendar training too, and you'll see that also in this tutorial group room that we're building for your edification. All right, so that's my permalink, but I also want to put it on my web page about coin. Well, I can do that. Remember, I showed you how to do that. So we're going to go to Capture Pages again, calendar page about coin, and we're going to download the widget. See, it's right there. So we're going to show it in folder. I'm just trying to get everything in the frame here. And there it is. And here's my FTP and about coin. And there's my about coin right there. So all I got to do here is copy this into there and then change the name to index so it becomes the home page. Okay, now let's go look. We'll refresh the page, and voila! About coin is now my capture page. You can do this with any one of your domains. This is really nice. You know, like I showed you, if I wanted to go from the calendar page to a thumbnail or to a capture page, or I actually want, I'm going to show you in the next section of this tutorial how you can go buy a template, create a website, and incorporate into that the capture widget if you want to get into a really sophisticated type of system. Let's say that you're an insurance broker and you want an insurance page that has more content, maybe 4 or 5 pages, and each page you want to have a place where they can sign up for more information. I can show you how you do that too. All right, so we're going to sign up in here. So we're going to go connect. Show you how it does everything that it does. We're going to connect with Don Fawn. Like I told you, I got unbelievable amounts of email. All right, so it says Market Hive thanks you. Get your video. Remember I put that into that field as I was making this page. So when you click on Get Your Video, it's now going to forward me to the AOL site. It just forwarded me. So instead of it just automatically forwarding you, you have to take an action. That's what's called respect. And more people like that than just being thrown into a referral page. Okay? Now, let's go back into our site, and we should see a lead notification. There's the lead notification. All right, I'm going to click on the lead notification. Don Pond is a new capture lead, and he's going to show up here, and it's going to show that his referring page was about coins, so we know where he came from. So when I go to the lead groups, I see test. I go to manage leads, I see test, and test shows me my one new lead. And I can transfer these to other people. I can transfer them to different groups. It gives me a lot of information to work on. I know that the email is deliverable. I didn't ask for a phone number, but it gave me the phone number of his account because he has a profile page in MarketHive. He's already got a MarketHive account. So if he's got, and there are literally thousands of people who have MarketHive accounts, and it's growing. So you're going to get more information because we also pull it out of the MarketHive data to give to you so that you can call them up on the phone, or you can send them emails, or you can text them. So we give you a lot more power in our lead generation than you're going to get anywhere else. All right. So that's next I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I put the code into coffeepro.org. There it is. I'm going to show you how I put the capture system right in there. We're gonna go into the code here, and I'm going to show you how I did this. See you in the next section of the training. Okay, so now I'm going to show you custom templates. I went out and bought a template. I redesigned it for this Coffee Pro site that I built. I created the custom artwork. All of this is a template that I customized. I like the template. It's very responsive. It's got 5 pages to it, and if you go down here, you'll see that when you click on this, it takes you to the next page, which basically does the same thing, but this one's called testimonies. And so on this main page here, I'm going to change it. Right now it's got order your sample, join now. So we're going to go into our back office, and we're going to go to our lead groups, and we're going to create a new group. We're going to call it Coffee Pro. Okay, create group. All right, see, group's created. Now, I'm going to go create just a quickie autoresponder. I haven't constructed one. I'm just doing this for the purpose of this training. So I'm going to go to create new. I'm going to name it Coffee Pro. .org. Continue. Add email. Coffee sample. Request. And down here I'm just going to say dear name, the name tag. Please send me your shipping address that I can send you our sample coffee and free coffee mug. Sincerely, the Coffee Pro. All right, so something like that. I just whipped that out. No intervals. It's just going to be a one-off email, just to show you how this works. So I'm going to save that. Okay, and now I'm going to go pages. And I'm going to create the widget. So I'm going to create new. That widget's going to be called coffeepro.org. And I want this to be a, let's say, yeah, yes, sign me up. We want it to be that one. The 4 social icons. All right. So redirect page. We're going to send, let's see, where do we want to send a redirect page? Just for the demonstration. Let's send it to, let's just go find something cool. Let's find something about coffee. Great. Great coffee recipes. Yeah, we'll send them there. You know, you could make a coffee. I mean, if you're in the coffee business, create a coffee blog, and blog utilizing MarketHive. Of course, MarketHive will get you subscribers and get you massive exposure. But you know, it's just an idea. If you're into selling coffee, create a blog that has coffee recipes because that's really hot, and build this whole system around it. Just an idea, kind of popped in my head. Okay, so we're going to make that our redirect. And our lead group is Coffee Pro. Our autoresponder is Coffee Pro. And our button text is get your free coffee samples. Sample and mug. All right, let's expand. And we don't need to expand it. Okay, let's just, let's expand it so you see how this works. So I'm going to make the phone number required to move forward. All right, so we're going to create, and there's that code. Now we're going to use this code, okay? So I'm going to go to my FTP. Well, first of all, just to show you where we're at, there's our Coffee Pro website. Now remember, this is what that looks like. It's red join now. I'm going to change that. So I'm going to go to my FTP. I'm logged into my Coffee Pro. I've already downloaded the index file. I'm going to open that index file up by clicking on Edit. And then I'm going to look in here for that divisional tag that's already in here. So the way to find that is to go back into my website. It just gives me a clue because it's going to be the same. So I'm just going to look for that right there, so I can find it quickly in my text. Find, boom. Okay, so there's my widget iframe. Going to go back to my page. Now I don't want the divisional, I just want the iframe. So I'm going to insert there all the way to the end of the iframe. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to put it right here. Now I'm going to see if there's any additional code below this. I may need to put it in as well. So I'm still looking for MarketHive, though I've already done this one. So find. This is line 87. Okay, so that's line 140. So we want to put it in here. Same iframe. Paste. Find. We want to go beyond line 140. And that's like 189. So we want to put it in here. Paste. Find. Go past 190. We got them all. All right, so we're going to save. This is a little more sophisticated page building and stuff. Now we're going to upload it to FTP. If you belong to MarketHive, there are many, many webinars where we teach you all this stuff. Okay, so upload this file to the server. Yes. Okay, it's uploading it. Replacing that file with that file. Okay. Hopefully, we'll see if it works. let's refresh. And there it is, our new widget. So I'll come along and I click on there. I'm gonna sign up into that with Wavy Gravy. Let's see. Let's do it with Wavy Gravy. Okay. All right. Get your free coffee sample and mug. Okay. So I click on that and click on continue, and boom. There's the page that it sent me to, and we go look at our leads. Sure enough, there's our lead. We click on our lead. Wavy Gravy is a new capture widget lead. And since we already had his phone number on record, it didn't ask you for the phone number because it already had it, because Wavy Gravy is a member of Market Hive. And there's the referring page, the capture widget, tells you what the capture widget is, the date, that authorization, the email address. It's a deliverable email address. Since he belongs to Market Hive, I can send him an enter. And so there you go. Building a custom web page. It's really nice. You can see the reason why I had to put it in there multiple times is because there's multiple order your samples throughout the system. And if you need help with building custom pages, we offer assistance for that too, and we do workshops on all of this stuff. Okay, next section that we're going to do is we're just going to go through and run them all through the tests, all these capture pages that we've made, and show you how they are working for you. Okay, so now we're going to take our system for a little ride. So we're going to go to our capture pages. Our first one is the Coffee Pro. So we're going to order our sample, and we're going to click in an email address. Let's see, we'll do Kevin Balthouse. Phone number. See, now it's requesting the phone number because it's not on record. And get your free coffee sample and mug. Click there. Continue. And boom. The forwarding page. Okay. Let's go see. Let's reset this. Let's go see what we've got for leads. Sure enough, there's a lead. There's Kevin Balthouse. You see, Kevin does not have an account. That's why it popped up, wanting him to put in his phone number. So Kevin has never been to Market Hive. Well, you know what I can do about that? I can send him an email and say, hey, because I got his email address there. Say, hey, man, what's going on? You should get a Market Hive account. They're free. And they get you the best leads on the planet. They get you to the top of the search engines, and they build massive reach for your blogging and your content. And they make you money that in the future will be worth a lot more. You know, when we first launched the Market Hive coin, it was going for a penny. It's now at 3 cents. That's saying something pretty good. All right, so let's go to our next one. To Rise of the Entrepreneur. This one signs you up for an account in Market Hive. And so does this one. So we know Kevin Balthouse does not have an account. So we're going to click on here. And we're going to put Kevin Balthouse. Sign him up. See what happens. Get your video. I just threw that in there so you know. Okay, so this is a capture page. This is not a Market Hive sign up. All right, so what we're going to see here is another lead coming in. Same guy. Okay, so let's go do our third one. And go log in with Kevin Balthouse, I believe, is the one that doesn't have an account set up. Okay, confirm your registration. And there we go. Okay, Thomas R. Prendergast is the sponsor or mentor of this account. This is a free account. That's an entrepreneur account. So we're going to create the account and log in. Verify our account, phone number. Requesting the code. Go check my mail or my text. There it is. I'm using a Google phone number, which works great. Put in my verification code. Confirm. Log out. Well, first of all,
Welcome to Market Hive.
let's go to our friends, and we should see both of these as my friends. There's the account that I've been doing all of these capture page setups, and there's my sponsor who got the associate. Because he's an entrepreneur, he gets the 500 coin matching bonus. He gets the associate high quality lead. But because I'm the refer, I now have one of 3 signed up through me, so I'm qualifying to be able to activate the faucet, so I get paid commissions. So I'm going to log out, log back in. There's my free account that I made all these capture pages, and I should have a friend showing up here too.
Welcome to Market Hive.
New capture page lead. See? And there's his profile page. And I go to my friends. And there he is. He's my new friend. Everything's working as it should. Everything's all verified and confirmed that it's all A-OK. So there you go. Thank you. And I look forward to you joining me in my live webinars and enjoying the many recorded tutorials. Thank you. This is Thomas Prendergast, signing off.